Okay, so now you know your calling, and now you receive it, but you find yourself paralyzed with fear. When I finally received my calling, I found myself swimming in a pool of what ifs. What if I mess this up? What if I am not received by my people in my calling? What if people laugh at me? What if I'm crazy and I look stupid? Like, seriously, there are so many what ifs that I had allowed myself to stop me from walking in my calling until I came across Joshua 1. The Lord had to remind Joshua over and over again to be strong and courageous, at least 4 times, while he was reminding Joshua of what he had told Moses. Here it says in Joshua 1, "Moses, my servant, is dead. Now then, you and all these people get ready to cross the Jordan into the land I am about to give to them, to the Israelites. I will give you every place where you set your foot, as I promised Moses. Your territory will extend from the desert to Lebanon, and from the great river, the Euphrates, all the Hittite country, to the great sea on the west. No one will be able to stand up against you all the days of your life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Be strong and courageous, because you will lead these people to inherit the land I swore to their forefathers to give them. Be strong and very courageous. Be careful to obey all the law my servant Moses gave you. Do not turn from it to the right or left, that you may be successful wherever you go. Do not let this book of law depart from your mouth. Meditate on it day and night, so that you may be careful to do everything written in it. Then you will be prosperous and successful. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go." And then Joshua, what did he do? He didn't stand in paralysis like me. He got up, went and told his people, "Let's go. We are doing this thing." And then his people responded back to him and said, "Be strong and courageous." Even the Lord had his people remind him to be strong and courageous. And how do we live in life without those people that are encouragers to us? I was so terrified to take the steps that God had called me to take. And when I read Joshua 1, I was set free, because he reminded me that it does take strength, it does take courage, but not apart from him. He was always there. He will go before me and he will come behind me. And that is just my life verse. That's just where I stand, is to be strong and courageous. And without the people that have been in my life to remind me of what my calling is, and that they encourage me to be strong and courageous, and that stepping into our callings is a scary thing, and sometimes it's a hard thing, and it's not a cakewalk, but boy, are we bringing our people into the promised land. And that's why we do it. We do this to bring our people into their promised land. We take them with us. We don't leave anyone behind. And I encourage you today, if you're standing in fear, if you're afraid to step into your calling, whatever it is, if it's interior design, if it's gathering the people like it is for me, if it's serving as a nurse, if it's a massage therapist, whatever your calling is, I encourage you to go do it. Go for it. Let the Lord lead you. Let him take you one step at a time. It may not happen tomorrow, but if you trust in him and if you're strong and courageous in him, he will help you get to that point where he wants you to lead your people into the promised land.